Hello everyone, I'm Aftab Patel. So today's topic is CSMA. That is, yes, you have guessed it correctly, the Carrier Sense Multiple Access. In this video, we will understand what is CSMA, CSMA assist modes, CSMA CD, CSMA CA, and their working. But first, have you ever wondered how do computers send data without interfering with the data from other computers, especially when the network has a lot of computers that are continuously sending data and receiving data? So you might think there is a chance of happening of a collision, especially when we have two computers like this sending the data at the right time, resulting in a collision. So a technology was developed not only to help avoid collision but also to respond correctly if a collision does happens. And the technology is what you call as the multiple access protocols. The multiple access protocols are of three types: the random access protocol, control access protocol, and channelization protocol. The scope of this video is only CSMA, the carriers and multiple access. It is a network protocol for carrier transmission that operates in medium access control layer, the MAC layer. It senses or listens whether the shared channel of transmitter is busy or not and transmit if the channel is busy. That is, अगर channel खाली होगा डेटा भेज दिया जाएगा, नहीं तो नहीं भेजेंगे. Simple. The CSMSS modes. The persistent. The persistent mode. The first sends the shared channel, and if the channel is ideal, it immediately sends the data. Else it waits and keep track of the status of the channel to be ideal and broadcast the frame unconditionally as soon as the channel is ideal. The non-persistent is similar, but if it immediately sends the data if the channel is ideal. Otherwise, the station must wait for a random time. And when the channel is found to be ideal, it transmits the frames. The p-persistent, the combination of persistent and the non-persistent mode. The p-persistent mode defines that each node sends a channel and the channel is inactive. It sends a frame with a p probability. The data is not transmitted. It waits for a random time and resumes the frame with the next time slot. The o-persistent method that defines the superiority of the station before the transmission of the frame on the shared channel. It is found that the channel is inactive. Each station waits for its turn to retransmit the data. Now, the CSMA-CD and the CSMA-CA. First, the CSMA-CD. It is carrier side multiple access collision detection. As the name suggests, it detects the collision and is used for wired networks. The CSMA-CA. It is a carrier side multiple access collision avoidance that avoids the collision, usually used for the wireless networks. The method used in CMA-CD is simple. It first sends that the shared channel before broadcasting the frame, and if the channel is ideal, it transmits a frame to check whether transmission is successful. If the frame is successful, then it sends another. But if there is any collision detected, it sends a jam or stop signal to share the information to other computers that there is a collision. And after that, it waits for a random time before sending a frame to the channel for avoiding further collisions. The methods used in CSMA-CA are simple as well. First, the interframe space. In this method, the station waits for a channel to become ideal, and if get that the channel is ideal, it does not immediately transfer the data. Instead, it waits for some time, and the time period is called the interframe space, or the IFS. The contention window. The total time is divided into different slots. When the station or the sender is ready to transmit the data frame, it chooses a random slot number or slot as wait time. The channel is still busy. It does not restart the entire process, except it restarts the timer only to send the data packets when the channel is inactive. And at last, the acknowledgement. The sender side station sends the data frame to the shared channel if the acknowledgement is not received ahead of the time. So that's all for today. The references are these. If you like to study more, I have sent this PPT in the drop down box below. Thank you, and since you have come this far, please like, subscribe and press the bell icon.